Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Bad Mouth Rants. My name is Chad. Thank you for joining me. Today, once again, we're back on the subject about McJuggernuggets and his stupidity. Well, I had said that, that his dad will probably do something stupid, that his dad will do something as soon as he finds out where he's at, which apparently, I had also said that more than likely Melissa, Aunt Melissa as they call her, would wind up telling his dad where he's at or something to that nature, because we already know that McJuggernuggets and Aunt Melissa don't get along, so I don't see the point of where he even thought it was a good idea to go ahead and get her involved, and go to her house and camp out in the camper. Now, the thing is, most of us aren't dumb, and we know that, that this is all skits and stuff like that, and, he goes to some extent in order to get the views and get the subscribers and things like that to watch him. I mean, whether they're skits or not, he's done pretty well at it. I'm glad that he's not, taking mail, well, at least not on video, from kids still and money from them and things like that, because on one of my very first videos about him, that's one thing I said I didn't like too well that he does, that he's taking money from these kids, because we all know that his fan base is around the ages between 15 and under. As I've said many times before, I don't have a hate or a like really for McJuggernuggets. I follow his videos and I watch his stuff. I just think some of it's funny to watch. Just like to watch the stupidity and the ignorance of some of the things he does. Like this last video that he made, where the prior one where his dad came in with the backhoe and totally just destroyed the trailer. I mean, he did damage, but the damage that he did could be easily repaired. I mean, he just pretty much tore, the inside or the outside of the frame, busted a bunch of windows out, and, tore down the door, things like that. All that stuff is just outside material that could be easily fixed and redone. As far as the pop-up part of the camper, I don't know how much damage he did to that. If that could be repaired or not, I really don't know. But, yeah, and I guess he feels like cussing and cursing at his dad is going to help the situation. Calling your dad names, insulting him, and, just bashing on your dad while he's damaging something that's not even yours is a good idea. I don't think so. And like I said before, he knows he has majority of these people or kids that watch his channel, and he continues to show stupidity. I mean, he's showing that, go out and cuss out your mom and dad, tell them off, disrespect them, go ahead and steal from them, lie to them. I mean, this is just stuff that he's teaching these kids how to do. And it's pathetic, really. I mean, Jesse, you got good content when you come to your skits, but you've got to watch what you're doing. I mean, you got kids that watch you, and you're not being a good role model when you're sitting there telling them how to lie and steal and disrespect your parents and how to manipulate and, all that other stuff. I get you're doing skits, and I get you got to have content, but be a little bit more cautious about things that you're doing. That's why you're getting so much hate, Jess, because of your ignorance and some of the stupid decisions you make. There's people on YouTube all the time that sit there and vlog every day and have as many viewers and subscribers as you do, or even more, or even less, and they don't do the stupidity stuff that you do. I get that it's your idea, and I get that it's what you want to do, but man, come on. And then the next video that he did, the most recent one, is where he went to Uncle Larry's and stood there like a deer in headlights to tell his uncle, you know, oh hey, by the way, I think that my dad demolished your trailer. I mean, the trailer's still standing there, you know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, his dad did some pretty bad damage to the trailer. I've never seen Uncle Larry as mad as I did last night, you know, whether it was a skit or not, but I'm pretty sure it was, where he threw the beer bottle, you know, against his building and tipped over his barbecuer and things like that. So, you know, I guess he took off in the woods, you know, and then a while later he come back. We didn't see him, but he ran to the house, grabbed his keys, took off in his car. I'm assuming to probably go to Jesse's dad's house. You know, I mean, obviously Jesse don't care, because in the video, at the very end of the video, he knows that his Uncle Larry's pissed off. He knows his Uncle Larry took off somewhere. But what does he do? He talks to Corn in the video, and then he goes and lays down, and as the video ends, he's falling asleep. I mean, really? Your dad just destroyed this camper, your uncle's pissed off, and you're going to fall asleep in your uncle's house. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? I mean, you should have never even got your Uncle Larry involved in any of this. I mean, like you said, he didn't want that camper there in the first place. He knew it was a bad idea to have that camper there, and so did you. Did you really think that your Aunt Melissa was going to allow that camper to be sitting there? And, you know, and then you go and ask her son. Who in their right mind's going to go ask their son, you know, someone's son, hey, can I go park in your yard? No, you ask the adults who own the home. You know, you don't ask the son. The son has no say if you can stay there or not, or you can park a camper out in their woods or in their yard. You know, you try to make this whole thing, oh, it's a camper out in your woods. What's the big deal? The big deal is it's not your property. It's theirs. You know, they pay the taxes on it. They pay the mortgage on that house. They pay whatever they're paying on that property. That's theirs. You know, if you wanted to stay, talk to them. You know, you're sitting there saying, well, Aunt Jess or Aunt Melissa wouldn't do it. Maybe she would, maybe she wouldn't. How do you know? You don't show respect to anybody, but yet you want help in return. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, Jess, to figure out what you're doing. Start asking to do things. Don't go into some, you know, don't expect something not to happen in return when you're sitting there disrespecting and being sneaky and manipulative and doing the things you're doing. You know, consequences are going to happen. You know, it's like they say, one reaction retaliates another reaction, and that's what happens with you every single time. Sorry about that. You know, and so, you know, I'm sure eventually as I post these videos about YouTubers and, you know, about my Juggernuggets, you know, as I said, you know, as he calls them, Juggies, I'm not a hater of McJuggernuggets. I'm not you know, a fan of McJuggernuggets. I'm more the middleman, you know, and I like watching his stuff, but I think he needs to have more common sense about some of the stuff he's making. Sure, like I said before, some of his stuff is funny, but some of it's stupidity, you know, and he just needs to grow up. He's 20-some years old, you know, he should be getting out there, getting a real job, you know, and things like that. Even if it was me, if I was to sit there and have right now, if I had 1 million subscribers and I was making the money he's making right now, or 2 million subscribers making the money he's making, I'd still have a job. Why? Because, yeah, this could be considered a job. YouTube could be considered a job. But I want to get out there and I want to earn my money, you know, get my hands dirty, you know, and, you know that I went out there and I did a hard work for that day and I earned that money I'm making, not just sitting here on my butt or walking around my yard or walking around somewhere and saying, oh, well, I just sat here and made how much money. You know, it's just, that's not who I am. So that's just my rant on that, my rant on McJuggernuggets once again. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I don't really care. The thumbs up do help a lot though. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite if you like this video, and I'll catch you guys later. But now, my name is Chad. Thank you for watching Badmouth Rants, and I'm out of here.